Welcome to the Mason Pot fam. If you're like me, you got some old flour you just found, and you're like, what's the best way to use this? The best way to use it is infusions, in my opinion. And the cool thing about older flour, or just flour that's had more sun exposure, you can tell from the hue it's like a little browner, but it should inherently have more CBN in there. So we're not gonna decarboxylate this today, which means activate it. We'll usually put it in here, put it in the oven 240 degrees for 40 minutes. That activates it. Since it's so old and it's probably pretty CBN heavy, we're just simply gonna take it, we're just gonna dump it right in the Mason Pot jar here, flip it around so you can see through the pothole. Then we're just gonna top it off high enough until it barely tops the flour here. All right, perfect. All we're gonna do now is screw on our Mason Pot lid here. Insert the probe thermometer. Turn on the thermometer. All right, my fam. So we got the oil and flour in here. We have our timer set for 60 minutes. Let's just pop our oven open here. Stick the Mason Pot jar in the middle of the oven. Start that timer. 60 minutes from now, we're gonna get ready to just give it a little swirl real quick. Put the timer on for another 60 minutes for 2 hours total. And we'll be ready to use our Mason Pot puck and press. And then we'll just run it through the fine strainer here. This is a really funny video position I'm doing right here. I've never really done this before. All right, so we've let that infusion cool down. If you're in a hurry, you can also just use the Mason Pot microfiber to grab it out like a hot mitt. I like going like this, just pulling the thermometer right out, wiping off any oil. Unscrew the lid. Now we're gonna take the puck and just drop it right in here. Then we're gonna give it the strainer here. Now push down with the puck and press. And then all we're gonna do is just dump it right through here. That fine strainer is gonna collect anything that the puck and press didn't. And sometimes I just like right here, just giving it an extra little squeeze. I'll show you what it looks like here too. Just caught some that didn't make it through here. Beauty of the fine strainer. And notice how little olive oil I put in. I like to try to make my infusions as potent as possible for the most part for my own consumption. However, if I was making this for a low dose person or your low dose, you could have added enough olive oil to fill up this cup and it'd be super low dose. So again, I like my stuff super potent, but do you out here? Thanks for chilling with Mason Pot.